Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this video is worth trying to make on this, I believe, September 27th, 2018. It's worth making because, again, I'm doing my research right now on my TV, smart TV, on YouTube, watching World According to Briggs. So look up his channel, all the great work that he does on there, explaining the good and bad of pretty much every city and state in the United States, etc. So look up his channel, give him some support. So some of these stats that I'm about to somewhat share with you, or some of these, facts I'm about to share with you. I mean, I definitely got majority of or all of them from watching some of his videos, but I'm gonna share with you. I already knew they existed, but definitely how bad they exist, I definitely had an idea, but never fully comprehended it until, again, you just hear how bad it is. As I said before, I have an overall loving, caring, generous heart, soul, personality. I believe we all know that by now. Again, a part of my initiatives in the near future with Believing Your Dreams, Charity, and Foundation, and so much more is to go and help the kids right here in my own backyard, which means in my own city, and help them and their families get up on their feet into a better tomorrow. Because as I said before, there's a lot of work to be done. You got to stop relying on politicians to do everything for you. You got to stop relying on politicians to fix your life. You got to stop relying on them to do it. Especially depending on what part of town you live in, you got to stop relying on them to do everything for you or even do anything for you. You got to pick up your own pen and write your own this, write your own, pick up your own pen like this, write your own to-do list, write your own priorities, morals, and etc. down, and start rebuilding your life, ladies and gentlemen, and start rebuilding your life. I want to help so many people rebuild their life because I'm telling you, this process, it's not an overnight process. It is a process that takes days, months, years. But I'm telling you, if enough of us pick up these initiatives, by the time the LA Rams stadium opens up in 2020, I'm telling you, a lot of us can get a lot of our lives rebuilt. Think about where we are today versus when that stadium is opened up in 2020. We can get it done. You just have to invest your time, your money, your effort, energy, and etc. into doing it. So forth and so forth. So one of the top things I'm doing tonight, besides watching YouTube videos, I am currently, I've been researching job applications and stuff like that, and been writing music at the same time. So once again, shout out, God bless, salute to the troops. Thank you for your service and etc. Because I'm writing some songs for you all. Trust me, they're phenomenal. You all are gonna love them. Any military parent, future military family, current military family, you're gonna enjoy these songs. These are probably gonna be some of your most favorite songs by me ever to date, and etc. But yeah, like I said before, I do want to go out there and work here, work there, TJ Maxx, and etc. Like many places around Jacksonville, Palm Beach, St. Augustine, can't name them all. But I can definitely assure you, TJ Maxx is one of the places that's hiring around town over there by Kernan. So anybody wants to go and apply over there, please do so. Again, know what you want, own your blessings with it, work hard, positive attitude, Jesus above all. With that, you know what's up. And I'm just letting y'all know, I have the winning formulas, and it's just a matter of, executing it, putting it into place, executing it, and reaping the blessings of it over time. That's literally what it is, at least for me, because I have the winning formulas. Like I said before, there's so many families I want to help out. There's so many kids I want to help out there, and I'm partially getting these jobs to help them out because I want to help out with school supplies. I want to help out with groceries here and there. I want to help a lot of families who I know definitely are on paycheck to paycheck, barely getting by in whatever ways they want to. If I can lend an extra 100, 200 here and there, 50, 20, whatever, I want to be that beacon for them. And this is going to put me in a position to be that extra beacon for them. There's a lot of people to help, but Jesus above all knows I have the heart, I have the soul, I have the personality. I'm willing to die doing God's work in this way. It's honorable, it's refreshing, it's precious, it's sweet. It's what you need to do to help heal this culture. So anybody who's watching this that looks up to me any type of way or just wants to learn how to better this culture, take what I just said and try to perfect it in your own life. Try to put it in your own life. You can always help somebody in the next step, to the next level, to own it, ladies and gentlemen, to own it. Again, I'm watching these videos, doing my own research. So many schools don't know what they're doing. So many faculty and staff don't know what they're doing. Again, to any school out there who's futurely watching this, look at your reviews. Look at your reviews. Ask some of your students. Ask some of the your faculty, your staff, your parents. It literally is all there for you. I read your reviews. I read a lot of reviews, and the evidence literally is right there. It is not rocket science. It's right there. Type in the school on Google. You see the reviews right there. You also see them on greatschools.org. They're right there, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you got the students, faculty and staff, parents. You can do better. Try to own it better. Every single day that you're blessed with Jesus Christ salvation, new life, own it better. Own it cleaner. Own it pure. You got the life to do it. Now do it. Drop a plan to do it. Like I just said earlier, grab a pen, drop a plan. You can do it. Grab a pen, drop a plan. Learn how to execute it. Seek out sources on how to execute it. What should I implement here? What should I implement there to make everybody's life cleaner, more innovative, happy, healthy, and etc. Again, it's a community support effort. You have to learn that. You have to learn how much of this basic common sense, if you were to ask me, and or just expertise, is community support. You have to learn it. Again, it is the fact of learning how to change. You have to learn how to change over time. Some which way, somehow, you have to. Especially if you were to ask me as a faith and religion is, again, therefore. Chasing after your better self. Chasing after your best life with Jesus Christ, salvation, which strengthens you each and every day to wake up in the morning and do what you do to own your blessings, etc. 7 minutes into this. A lot of places out there, ladies and gentlemen. I get it. They're hurting. They need help. Lord knows, I want to be a beacon of hope for that. And by God's grace, over time, I will be a beacon of hope for that. That's why I am applying for these jobs, so at least I know I can start in my own backyard, Jacksonville, St. Bonaventure, etc. I want to help people. I'm going to help people. By God's grace, this is going to be successful. Believe in your dreams. Charity and Foundation, Brotherhood Nation Foundation, and multiple others I can name. Literally, multiple others, but those are the 2 for now I can name. Rock solid, set in stone. This is going to be great. This is going to be blissful. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be blessings. These are the initiatives you need to take, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, if you can afford to spare 20, 10, 50, whatever, do it. Your next door neighbor, the homeless man or woman you see on the sidewalk, do something. Do something. Literally, do something to help. Do something to help. The need is out there. Go into some low-income neighborhoods and do something to help. Something. Again, you gotta be willing to live and die doing God's work. One of the top things I'm telling you, a lot of people have already made the decision that whether they're going to say yes or no to it. So have I. I'm going to die doing God's work. And that's like a low income project. That's what a part of it is. Go into these low income neighborhoods and help them out with Jesus Christ salvation, anything they need and want from me. You have to be willing to organize as community and stand up for something. Community support. And I've said it before, especially if you live near churches. Don't even get me started. Especially if you live near churches, you gotta do something to live up to your Jesus Christ salvation. You gotta do something. Your calling definitely is to help your fellow neighbor, especially when you see they are hurting and need that help. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. A lot of this stuff, if you were to ask me, it is very much 2 + 2. Very much. And as I'm also going to say, you can disagree with me if you want to. My own opinion about it. Me, I look forward to the day where I can house some of these homeless people. I can help rebuild some of these low-income families' houses from the ground up. I mean, these are things that I'm telling you you can do. It does depend on which job you already have and the budget you're on and etc. But some of these things I know you can do. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm 20 years old. I'm Nathaniel Joshua NJ2TheCity Williams. And I'm just saying, I've been alive 20 years. I've been blessed. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. I've studied a lot. We can do better through Christ, the which who strengthens us. Community support, community activism, etc. It's there. We can do it. Stop relying on politicians to fix your life. Stop doing that. Literally. Not to say whatever they do with their stroke of their pen, not to say it won't affect you in this way and that way, because of course it will affect you in a good or bad way depending on what they just signed, etc. But there's a lot more of your own personal doings that can and will affect your own personal life rather than what the politicians are doing. And you have to focus on that. Pick up your own pen, write your own, what's it called? I want to say write your own books, write your own memoirs, write your own to-do list, write your own priorities, your own morals, etc. You can do it. You just have to have the will and desire, patience, and etc. to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 20 years old. One of the top things I want to do is I want to be that beacon of hope, that bridge to help a lot of people do this stuff. Because I'm telling you, the evidence is there, ladies and gentlemen. The evidence is there. We can do more to help each other. We can do more to help each other. But we just gotta do it. And you have to hang on to that. We can do more to help each other, but we just gotta go out there and do it. We can do more to help the low income. We can do more to help the homeless. We can do more to help each other. But we just gotta go out there and do it. But again, a lot of people, at least from what I perceive, they live in their bubble. They live in their bubble. And they will only acknowledge someone who's doing worse when they see it on television or when they see it, out and about. That's the only time they'll acknowledge it. But even sometimes they still pretend to not see it or just tell themselves they can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. I'm telling you. At least if you were to put it in spiritual terms, that's what the devil wants you to believe. He wants you to believe that you cannot do nothing. You can do everything. Anything and everything. You can. 5, 10, 20. Have a good conversation with the person about who they are, how they get here, and etc. Not to say everybody's going to be warming and welcoming to the help, but you got to try something. You got to start somewhere. You got to stand up for something. You got to be willing to live and die doing God's work. You got to be. And etc. I love y'all. Once again, it's me, your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity. Like I said before, you're going to see me on this YouTube channel throughout sometime in late 2018 or early 2019. You're going to see me out and about in Jacksonville, St. Pontevedra, doing some of these local interviews with local people about whatever it is, You're going to see me having interviews with low-income people. You're going to see me having some interviews with some homeless, some disabled, you're going to see some local news reporting from me. It's all independent, by the way. But you're going to see some local news reporting from me. Me showing you these are the different sides of standards, society, morals, living conditions. This is what these people are going through, what they're suffering from, and what you can do to help them right now. Right now. Short term and long term. If you were to ask me, try to help them towards the long term. Literally, if you can try to help stabilize these people for the long term, that means for years, not just for a few days, but for years, try to do that. That's one of the biggest things we gotta hold on to with this stuff. If you can help stabilize anybody for years to come rather than just days and weeks with food, shelter, clothing, and etc., try to do it for the long term rather than just the short term and etc. God knows your heart with it, and anything helps, everything counts. But I'm just saying, try to do it more for the long term. Think about, again, put yourself in those shoes. What would you want someone to do for you is one of the top things that I think we all know that phrase by now, but I'm trying to get my point out without using that phrase. I love y'all. Take care. Your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity, out. God bless. More coming soon. Peace.